Hi guys.
What's up, my ninjas? How you guys, man? How are you dealing with going back to school? Traffic, you know? Rough, isn't it?
Very.
So now, if you ever been to Kampala, you know this, it's called I think it's a branch of from Stella joining this Kabowa. Because we always traverse this road every morning going to work. That is Tulubaga Church, or Tulubaga Catholic Church, you know. So there's a lot of traffic every other time. Because since we live in Busabara and going to Tulubaga, so we find ourselves that we cannot use Makinde here, but we have to use
because
this.
Of a jam.
Yes, Makinde can't go there, and it's a bit. The road is not that good, as you know. So we find ourselves using this road. So rather than going to be a roundabout, we just use this branch of here.
A shortcut.
Yes, connecting to Makinde, to Ndeba. Yes, this shortcut of Kabowa. Stella, Kabowa, that is it. So we end up reaching Makinde there. So it's very good, but at the same time, man, the traffic jam.
It's too much.
Yeah, it's killing us.
But at least today it's a bit.
So, however, I'm so excited today. I just bought myself some bread from a Sudanese bakery. So I'm trying to sort myself with breakfast and lunch, if you know what I mean.
Since they have
so if you ever lived Arabic lifestyle, you know what I mean. So bread is life. So that's a life that I always, because I live there for quite a while, and I always find myself looking for bread, because their bread is very soft and very tender. So you can do whatever you want to do with it, sandwich, whatever it is. But so, however, the traffic jam here is rough, you know. But a bit now, because now it's like we are driving. Yes, we are a bit driving. We haven't faced it yet. The one that can just kick. The one that can kick yourself in the nuts, you know. That can squeeze your balls. Like right now it is, you know. Right now we have reached it. Like, but the serious one, you just like you stop and just like switch off the engine. However, this one here, I hate it because I like the traffic jam where you reach and just switch off the engine. Then I don't waste my fuel. But this one here, you just push, just a smaller inch. Your engine has to remain on, and it kills my fuel. I always want to save my fuel, if you know what I mean, because the fuel prices are always going high every day.
True.
So this traffic jam here, I hate it just because of that. It never stops. So if it stops and just like you switch over the engine, and then after it, because the guys that are controlling the traffic out there, where we are heading and I finished in like 700 meters, they are not doing what they are supposed to do. They just let the traffic just be whatever it wants to. But if they just broke it at once and just one side first goes, then after they release another side,
it would be a bit
better, you know. But they don't do that. They just leave everybody just do whatever they want to do, and it keeps on affecting us in the tank. You know, it's not fair, man.
I think it's because of the many inmates that join this road.
So now we have students, man. They are joining the traffic jam.
Yes.
And it's really nerve-wracking, you know. Nerve-wracking. What I was trying to say. So it's not fair to us, because most of the time there's nowhere you can run to. If you try to run to the other roundabout, which I pray that they have been late for like 10 years to move it from there, because already the roundabout where there's traffic jam is never the problem solver. They just make it worse.
Sure.
But now you cannot just go there, because also there is traffic there, and also when you go there after the roundabout, there is this a lot of trailers and lorries that are trying to turn around from Tiba section there. Man, the guys that are selling timber there, man, they park wherever they want to do. They park however much they want to park. And you cannot go to the ring road. When you go to the ring road now, it becomes the wrong road. So you find yourself, you're just here in this traffic jam, like you can't run anywhere, man. You're stuck, man. That's the only route, man, I have.
Babe, what was your experience as you were heading back to school?
So me, where I was going back to school, that is back in the day. Yeah, where things were. Yeah, don't remind me. Only that I missed the era where we had to carry wooden cases. If you know wooden cases, what I mean. Like if you ever, I think not only in Uganda, I think most of the countries they have experienced it. The wooden cases. Like you go to school carrying your wooden case, whether in the bus or whatever.
Was it wooden or metallic?
Wooden, my dear. This one does not know. This is a millennium, man. She don't know nothing, man. Yes, me I just missed it a bit. Like I came after that era. You understand? But then I was enjoying the
Did you enjoy that time, or you didn't enjoy like?
No, for me, I never enjoyed it. By the way.
Of course.
I never liked the whole experience. By the way, because me going back to school, like in the boarding secondary school, if you know that's the British curriculum, what the secondary schools. So I started boarding from S2. So S2, I think that's like grade 7. I think. What is that? Anyway, I just don't remember. So that was like grade something. So we had to carry our metal cases. That's where I started from. I had the metal case that was handed down to me by my elder brother. It was that's tiny, you know. You cannot just put there anything, man. But then after I remember when I went to buy my own Citizen metal case, I bought just as a revenge. I bought that huge one.
Where you never had a lot of things to put in.
I never had them. However, you always find them. You put there your bed sheets. So it was huge and it was very strong. I remember on the side the sheet that they put on the side, it wasn't that strong. It was double padlock. So, but on the side where you have to put these things that you carry, the sheet was not that strong. How much? But it was strong, but not that like very very strong. By the way, that metal case, it is still at home. My mother uses it just to store in there some stuff because that's how still life is still is, man.
For me, I remember
my young brother used it, and he left it to my now my mother don't is enjoying it. It is still there, man. To know that it was that strong. Yes.
Me, I remember every time I used to go back to school that week.
These one they had suitcases, not metal cases. The plan with feeds, aka
was hell really for me. I would not sleep that very night. You would wake up like at 6 when you're not feeling well, when the place is really really cold, and you start crying that you're going back to school. And we started boarding section so young, I think in P2, yes, primary 2. So it was really hell for me. I never used to like going back to school, and I would cry every time I'm going. That is it. Until my mother gives me some money, maybe like 5,000, and then I'm okay to go.
But for me, my whole life, be it childhood, be it what, I may say it was never that much fun. I'm saying that you wake up at 4 o'clock, you board. Almost 3:30, then 4 o'clock you're ready. Because we are living in the country, like on the farm. So you have to move from the farm to the stage, taxi stage. Or if you are connected with Saturday taxi, then they come and pick you up at home. Sometimes they miss you, they are full and they cannot be able to add on another person. You wake up early morning, you prepare yourself and they don't come. Or you wake up in the morning, carry your materials
And you miss going to school
you
that
reach to the,
day, or-
yeah, yes, and you go to the stage and they don't show up. Man, it was a horror, man. It was trauma. By the way, just because we grew up in that kind of lifestyle, that's why we don't call it trauma. But if you ask a person, if you ask any other person that grew up in a country, man, like some things are not trauma. But if you bring that person that grew up in areas that is just closer to services and all that, like for example towns and all that, man, when they go there and experience it for like 2 times, that's trauma to them.
That's trauma. But for you,
But for us, that's how we grow. We got used to it, and that was life as
a normal life.
Yes, that's normal life. Because you know there was no cars around.
So you expected it.
Yeah, you expected it. So that's how life was. So then after you reach at school at around 9 o'clock or 10, verify it was very near. So then after that one, then you have to go look for the. As you reach, you run to the dormitory.
Time check-in.
No, for us we had no check-in. As long as you reach, just run to the dormitory.
Without paying school fees, without like check-in and all that.
Yes, those things the parents is just there taking care of them. Or even you the one who's going to go and take care of them later anytime you want to. Oh, because if you don't do that, you don't get a meal card. You're not gonna get lunch.
And you have to eat.
So you have to make sure that before lunch you have cleared, or you reported and they give you the meal card. So that's what I'm saying, that you have to make sure that you're there at that time. As soon as you reach, you run to the
dormitory. You get the bed. After getting the bed, you go
and
for
arrange your stuff. Then you go to. That time you can't run to classes, man, because you want first to rest. But unless you just want to go and say hi to your friends, if you just in case you come when you found the classes have already started, you came a bit late. So it was fun in another way. Because you are going to find all your friends and all that. Now
you have missed
because
them.
For us we eat posho. So now all of a sudden you find the posho. I mean you're waiting to eat posho. You see, wait. So then you have to bring for us posho. I mean you have to go for that and eat posho. So stuff. So then as soon as you reach, like I told you, you have to go to book a bed and do some other things, you know. So then you go and say hi to your friends, you find them in the classroom, they have already begun and all that. And man, you're enjoying. The first week, man, is for enjoying. Sometimes you don't take classes very serious, maybe you take them that serious. But also you don't. The first week is just for enjoying basically, you know. As you see, that's my steering. So the first week is just for enjoying, and now you long time you don't eat our meals, posho and beans, meaning eating those meals. So basically it's just fun. You're saying now new friends are coming in and all that, you know. So it's just always good, you know. I don't know what is happening. I don't know if I'm recording or not. Anyway. So that first week is just for enjoying, because new friends keeps coming, and now you say, oh good, so and so is not yet back, so and so is not yet back, maybe he's not going to get back, stuff like that. And also you're still good with the teachers, you haven't got into some problems, you know. Yes, the prep, oh my god, the preps, woo! I hated the preps. You know preps, if you know what I mean, like evening studying, going to classes to revise. Like you have to go there around 6 o'clock. By 6 o'clock sharp you have to be there, and they end up at 4 o'clock in the evening. That was trouble. Remember, you are using at home to sleep, rest. Now you reach back at school. Now all of a sudden now prep time reaches. You have to go to preps and cram and revise. Man, for me, man, the whole school experience, man, was rough for me. That's why I used to escape, because just to not run away from that environment. So I was not doing bad in school. So, but I went through a lot of experiences. So that somehow they affected me in that kind of way. So it was fun, however, but somewhere was not fun. But I can record. But because I don't like to be confined in one space where I find I'm limited by rules. That you can't do this and you can't do that. You have to act like this. You know, I'm grown. I was a person that always think outside of my box. I always like to just run myself the way I want to run, because I knew I could control myself. I could restrict myself upon some other things that I could just fall into. But this essence of just like restricting somebody from their freedoms, man, I never liked the whole thing of it. And however much I could, because I could look, if my family was very nearby my secondary school, then I could say, but it was not like that. That's a challenge. So I have to go to boarding school, because again, like living in the boarding school, that whole environment also, it's also very important for somebody to grow, learning to socialize basically. So let me raise maybe my audio could come out better. So that's what I was saying. So it's just it's something, it's an experience that you guys have to make sure. By the way, you need to make sure at least you kid don't just, because they have to learn that experience of socializing, learning to live with other people. You know, that's the experience of boarding schools. That's its importance. Can't use the big sticky. Okay. Back sticky. So anyway, so that's the whole experience about it. You learn to socialize with other people that you're different from, coming from different backgrounds. So, and it helps later in future. So you see, so it's very important. See, my pregnant wife, very soon we're having a baby. Yes. Oh, you pregnant. Oh, you lie. Look at those poses. Come on, boy.